Want to become a true leader and find the best approach to your employees? In this video, we're going to dispel top popular myths about leaders and top managers of big companies. Let all prejudices go and change your view on management with the bright side of life. 1. All entrepreneurs are natural leaders. Just the fact that you had a cool idea at the right time means nothing. Even if you have founded your own business, it is not certain that you are an ideal candidate for a managerial position. Being a leader implies having your own vision and making others believe in it, revealing the talents of employees, listening and influencing. If a person understands that they don't have such skills, it is quite possible that it is worth transferring the reins of government to someone else. 2. The leader should not show weakness. Many still believe that admitting their guilt, changing their course of action, or listening to others will show their weakness, and that a real leader must stand their ground in any situation. However, this is far from the truth. Strong leaders admit their mistakes in order to learn from them. They accept feedback, even if it's negative. They realize they don't have all the answers. And they demonstrate humanity by listening to others and caring for employees. 3. The leader must be tough and cold. Most of us at least once had to work with a person who tried to appear indomitable, boasted of their omnipotence, and put themselves above the rest. And it is unlikely that under their leadership you and other employees had good results and high motivation. Employees want their leader to be genuinely interested in their well-being and to treat them with respect and kindly listen to their thoughts and concerns. To strengthen these skills, work on your emotional intelligence. This will help you better understand yourself, become more empathetic towards others, and build rapport with the team. 4. Extroverts lead better. There is a stereotype that extroverts are more sociable and confident, while introverts are reserved and shy. But extroversion and introversion have more to do with how a person processes information. Extroverts solve problems by discussing them with others, while introverts keep information within themselves. And it seems no surprise that extroverts are attracted to leadership positions, because they need to communicate a lot with people. But this trait alone does not guarantee that a person will become a good leader. And among the successful leaders, there are many introverts. Take Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, and Barack Obama. So if you're an introvert, don't think the guide is not for you. 5. Managers don't need to develop leadership skills. It takes time to acquire and strengthen them, just like any other skill. If you want to say that you simply have no time for this, try to distribute it differently. For example, get up half an hour earlier, group similar tasks together and do them together, delegate less important things to others. This frees up time that can be spent reading, taking courses, or working with a mentor. 6. Leadership and management are the same. In fact, there are quite a few differences between them. Managers set goals, leaders create vision. Managers maintain the order, the leader makes changes. Managers control risks or avoid them, the leader is ready to take risks. Managers work on short-term goals, the leader is focused on a big long-lasting goal. Managers build systems, and leaders build relationships. Managers set tasks, the leader instructs. Managers have subordinates, the leader has loyal associates. It is very important to understand this difference. Then you can strengthen either leadership or managerial skills, whichever you lack. 7. All leaders must be innovative. No, it's not bad. Innovators are ambitious and assertive, willing to take risks and focused on a goal. But at the same time, they are usually very independent and find it difficult to work with other people. It's great if you can captivate clients and investors with ideas out of the box, but don't forget to keep in touch with employees, recognize other people's talent, and work together. 8. Employees will never trust a leader and tell them the whole truth. If you break loose or punish for bad news, employees are unlikely to be willing to be frank. Learn to control your emotions. After receiving bad news, focus on finding solutions, not blaming. Facilitate the feedback process. For example, conduct anonymous surveys. When there is no need to be afraid of the consequences, people are more likely to share their real opinion. 9. A good leader is ready to roll up their sleeves and take on the dirty work. Yes, there are times when you need to work side by side with employees and help to cope with some kind of crisis. But first of all, the leader must focus on making decisions, finding priorities, and responsibility. The rest of the tasks should be automated, delegated, or outsourced so that you do not waste mental and physical power in vain. Remember that you move things forward through your own work, not through the work of others. 10. The leader must always be in touch. Any person, regardless of position, needs to rest. If you're checking your email and doing work tasks on weekends and vacations, you're on your way to burnout. Do not forget to spend time with loved ones, play sports, try new hobbies. This will help clear your head and relieve tension. As a result, you will not only feel calmer, but you will also be more energetic and creative at work. Be the person that employees want to look up to. Show how to work, personally set the bar that you want to meet. Demonstrate those qualities and skills that you want to see in the team. Help both with advice and deed, and employees will thank you with quality work. Like this video, and subscribe so the bright side of life is always with you.